Yeah, good day, top of the morning. It's the Livest live. How y'all doing this morning? We want y'all to get here right now. It's that boy Maurice, the fabulous, the brilliant Samantha Renee.
Good morning.
So how y'all doing today? Today is another lovely day that the Lord has made, and we are blessed and glad that we are able to see another day. Hey y'all, man, it's amazing how life just brings obstacles your way every day. I mean, really, you just really got to get up, like we say on the Livest Live all the time. Renew your mind and renew your strength. We try to wait on to get here now. We want you to like, love, and share this video. If you're able to tap into the Livest Live at any time, we want you to do your part and share the video. Samantha, how you feeling today?
I feel blessed among other things. I feel blessed. I can't complain because it's not going to do no good. How you feel today?
I'm all right. Today we're going to talk about basically the topic is telling God to get out. Yeah, in your relationship with God. It's key in your life today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that, and we're going to talk about that today. It's another reality of life that we sometimes just act like it's not. But we must understand our true essence as the individuals we are today and where we came from. So we're going to get into that today. You know how we start the Livest Live off? We always start off with the verses. So with no further ado, this day is like no other, and it is the same routine. We're going to get to the verses. So let's get to them. The first one comes from 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. And it says, "If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive them of their sin and heal their land." Real talk. Feel no free work. What it do, cuz? You know what I'm saying? It's another lovely day that the Lord has made. We're glad that everybody is on, and we are going to get it on right now. You know what I'm saying? The second verse on the Livest Live comes from 1 John chapter 4, verse 10, and it says, "In this is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us." You understand me? We got to understand that God loves us even if we haven't loved him. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just like, your maternal parents. Like, that's just like you not loving your parents. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Thomas, what's going on, cuz? All the way out there in Florida.
Good morning.
What's going on, bro? We glad that you on this morning with us, and you riding with us, and we love to see you every time. The third verse we're going to get to comes from Acts chapter 17, verse 27, and it says, "So that they should seek the Lord in the hope that they might grope for him and find him, though he is not far from each one of us." Y'all got to understand, Joe Bridges, how you doing this morning?
Hello.
Y'all got to understand that we all have a spirit. Yeah, a lot of people say it's conscious telling you this and that. That's your spirit. God put one in all of us. He put one in all of us to let us know where to go, how to do, what we see, what we're going through in life. There's a feeling, and that's your spiritual. The spiritual. We're made of flesh and spirit. Don't get it twisted. And we're going to talk about really your relationship with God and the essence of telling God to get out. Samantha, how do you feel about that just starting off today?
Me honestly, I would never tell God to get out because the daily struggles that I have, me personally, myself, I need him because spazzing out be optional a lot. So if I didn't have him, yeah, it ain't no telling what the situation might come up. Just on the simple straight, my flesh sometimes gets weak because you be around certain things and certain energies, bruh, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of times you just need to distance yourself, and we say that so much, you know what I'm saying, you can't say it enough, like, and sometimes people won't even understand it. You need to distance yourself, and sometimes it's not even for them to understand. It's up to you to make the decisions that you need to for yourself. You need to distance yourself from people so you can receive the blessings that you need to receive, because a lot of times you miss your blessing because of people that you're around and the spirit that they carry for themselves. God is not it ain't no good place and no good space for you to be. That's why you can't receive your blessings and reap what he had for you. But a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people just see what they see and how they try to see things to go the way they want it to go. But if it's not in his plan for it to be like that, then it's not going to be like that. But if you ever feel in your spirit that this is not the place for you to be, the people around you is constantly negative and always saying stuff, yeah, of course he's going to show you. That's what he do. He always send a message before destruction. But it's up to you to see the message and get the message and receive the message.
Most definitely. I couldn't have said it no more better than myself. So essentially today, y'all got to understand that God's got it. And when we know that God's got it, you know what I'm saying, we can understand that, hey, we can become the better us, you know, as we understand that God has the plan for us.
We're going to pray for you, Marcus.
Yeah, we praying for you. We going to pray for you, bro. We going to keep you in our prayers. And y'all got to understand that God's got it. God's got it all worked out. We just got to trust the process. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on? Oh, so low. This is Tyshawn. I said, this is Tyshawn Night. God's got it. I like this song the other day. I had to run it back one time. It's the Livest Live. We've been to turn up. You already know what we do. And we want you to like, love, share this video. God got you worked out. Don't even worry about it. Just trust the process. Yeah. It's that boy, Maurice. The fabulous, the brilliant, Samantha Renee, we on deck for it. It's Thursday, yeah. And it's thoughtful, you hear me? Y'all tell them to get here now. Yeah. Yeah, put your hater blockers on and know in God you trust and know that guess what? Everything you going through is grow to the better you. So just keep going. Keep going. May, what it do? Yeah. I ain't worried at all. I'ma sit back and have a ball. God's got it worked out. Yeah.
I ain't stressing.
Don't stress.
I'ma sit back and have a ball.
Yeah.
God got it covered. God got it worked.
God got it covered. Y'all get to the Livest Live.
See, I count it all joy.
Man, listen, man, Facebook be hating so hard, man. I'm telling you. We gonna keep going, though. More blessing.
I ain't gonna time, no stress. Hey, now I got a piece. Hey, I ain't gonna leave. Hey, what you want from me? Hey, tell me what you need. Hey, DJ, turn it up.
DJ, turn it up one time for the one time. We better pull up, put a part in your face, and let you know that God got it all worked out, even when you can't figure it out.
Give it up. By worrying, you can't change that thing. Don't forget that your life is in God's hands. So give it up, give it up. I ain't worried at all. I'ma sit back and have a ball. God's got it covered, God got it worked out. God think about it, God got it worked out. I ain't worried at all.
Y'all tell him to get here now. We finna turn up. We finna pull up.
God got it covered, God got it worked out.
It's the Livest Live.
God got it worked out. I'm so sorry that I took so long to answer your call.
That's what's going on, for real. I'm sorry I took so long.
Sorry that I took so long to answer your call. I ain't worried at all. I'ma sit back and have a ball. God got it covered, God got it worked out. I ain't thinking about it, God got it worked out. I ain't stressing at all. I'ma sit back and I'm a ball. God got it covered, God got it worked out. I ain't stressing
It's the Department of Redemption, you hear me? Yeah. Y'all get to cultureshopping.com and get you some of that gear. And the Department of Redemption is coming soon, yeah.
Why they tryna hide? I know they got the vibe. They feel it up inside. So get up.
Redeem. You know what I'm talking about? When we wake up every morning, renew our mind, renew our strength. You know what I'm talking about? That was Tyshawn Night on the Livest Live.
Now,
listen,
during the
y'all.
Monday Black
I gotta
Friday
get that
sales
together right there. Every time, man, I just give y'all a little bit of that commercial. But today we talking about telling God to actually get out of our lives, you know, in our own ways. Sometimes we don't even say it verbally. We just do it by action. And we've got to realize our actions and our choices that we're making in life, we reap what we sow. I mean, you're reaping what you're sowing, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we as adults, we as individuals, we do not want to be accountable for our actions in life. And that is key. We must be accountable.
guys, like Marcus was saying earlier, you know, and I hate that you are in that space right now where you feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's just negative energy around you, and people, you know what I'm saying, either they can't see your growth or they don't want to see you grow. I mean, you know, man said it's like that, all shapes and forms. That's life. But you got to know what path that you're willing to take. Is the path that you're on now the path that you need to continue on, or do you need to stop, pray for a minute, and ask God to guide you? Because a lot of times, you know, we just try to take things into our own hands and do what we want to do, and that's not what He wants you to do. So He'll put things in a position to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you feel unease, just to show you, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, it's better days coming, but you got to be able to go through the rain, per se, to be able to get past the storm, to see the sunshine. And, you know, me personally, I'm going with that daily, because a lot of things that I deal with, like me personally, I try to be as positive as I can. And being around people that's constantly negative, always having something negative to say, even if you put your all into what you're doing, like, that can be deterring. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, whenever you're doing something, regardless if they see it physically or not, like, it's still an issue. And I have an issue with respecting it. And that's just me. I don't know about nobody else, but me personally, like, I have an issue with people always seeing the flaw in what you're doing and not congratulating you on the things that you have done. I don't need nobody to acknowledge the things that I do, because the things that I do them because I love a person, or I do it because I can help a person. I don't do it to look for anything back in return. But when you're constantly trying to belittle me and make me feel like I'm not doing enough or I'm not doing nothing, you don't know my life, you don't know my struggle, you don't know what I've been through. And that's not to make excuses, and it don't even really matter at some point what people think. But it rubs you a certain type of way, and it makes you feel discouraged, and it kind of makes your faith kind of waver a little bit, even though you know that God is for you and He will never take you or put you in a position where He won't protect you. But it's kind of like, is this the position that I need to be in right now? Because if you're trying to focus on certain things and it's throwing your focus off from being the greater you, sometimes that's just not probably the best space that you need to be in. If you need to move around to get in a place where you can solely focus on what you need to focus on to be able to grow, then that's probably the best outcome for the situation.
That's so true. That's so true. And one key thing that she did say about, you know, there are going to be rainy days in life. There are going to be obstacles. There are going to be things that you're going to go through. But you've got to understand, just like it rains, the sun is going to shine again. So we got to be aware of that. And we've got to be able to trust the process and understand that the things that you're going through right now will ultimately be things that you can look back on that will be the things that made you greater in your walk today. You understand me? So trust the process. Understand that you are becoming the greater you every day if you are just able to wake up every morning, renew your mind, renew your strength. Understand that the purpose is right there within you. What's going on, Too Smooth? How you doing? It's going down this morning. You know what I'm saying? So let's trust the process. Let's understand us as the individuals that we are, the power that we possess. With you and God, can't nobody stop you. So guess what, y'all? We're going to let God pave the way. This is Day Giro this morning featuring Mark Selvey. It's called Pave the Way. Y'all let God pave the way in your life. Yeah. It's the live. It's live.
Been working 40 hours a week.
It's driving you crazy.
Baby daddy lazy, selling dope. Hustling, nickel and dime. Wishing for hope.
It's the live. It's live, y'all. Y'all like, love, and share this video. Tell them know we on. Yeah.
No milk. Life is weighing down. You're on your knees praying for the way. The whole city playing your foul on social media trying to bring you down.
Got you all up in your feelings.
One thing grandma told me, you can talk about her, but not her children. 3 months later you graduated. Long nights of working in school, it seemed hard, but it was all the golden rules. God had your back from day one, and we gon' let you lose. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes, baby, but you don't got to cry, baby. Yeah, trouble don't last always. You let God pay the way. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes, baby.
Y'all share this video and let it know. The live is on deck. We growing and developing together. We glad you here with us. Like, love, share this video.
Put the pad to the pen and let it bleed out. She was only 18 when she turned 3. Situation crazy. She on her 3rd baby. Sipping on that dirty Sprite, got her feeling lazy. If you don't stop now, you will never make it. Say the sky be the limit, see you gotta take it. Keep your eyes on God and remain patient. And always think of Brandon for the way she raised her. Say like hard, but my God bigger, and he'll represent for your main and any weather. Many nights she had to starve, she ain't had dinner. Had to sleep on the floor, she ain't had dinner. Man, it's all good, she had to grind it out. But God made a way, yeah, he worked it out. I say it's all good, she had to grind it out. But God made a way, gotta shout him out.
Yeah, y'all shout God out this morning. He woke you up to become the better you. Don't let these things going on in your life keep you from becoming the better you. Pay the way, hey.
I can see it in your eyes, baby, but you don't got to cry, baby. Hey, trouble don't last always. You let God pay the way.
Yeah, this is one thing about this situation. Swisher Boy Entertainment, Hebrew Boy Entertainment, Mark Selby, Day Giro on the deck. God paved the way in your life. You need to trust the process. Yeah, it's the Livest. Smells, go ahead and touch in on that one more time. Girl, you going hard with it. Let us know what you got going on, what you doing.
We appreciate that, man. You know, that's what God have for us. We'll be more than happy to receive it. But we just come to y'all with just, you know what I'm saying, life challenges. Because a lot of people feel like don't nobody go through nothing, but everybody go through something in their own way. And if we could be real enough to express that with y'all, I mean, I don't see no harm in that. Because, you know, you have people position in your life for a reason, even though at times we feel like, you know what I'm saying, by our mother and our father, they had us, they created us, they brought us in this world. They supposed to love us and care for us and bring us up and show us right from wrong. But a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people, parents, you know what I'm saying, don't really care for them. And that's a sad situation, but that's life. You know what I'm saying? Some people have to be taken care of by their grandmother or their aunt. They got to get love from other people, you know what I'm saying, in order to grow and be the greater them. Because ultimately, the people that we feel that should love us first and foremost don't really, you know what I'm saying, are not that they don't love them, but they're not able to show them, you know what I'm saying. And sometimes they call it postpartum depression, however you want to call it, but that's a spirit in you, you know what I'm saying. If you created something from you and God made a way for this, you know, life to be here with you, like, I don't see how you can't, but that's just me, you know what I'm saying. Hi, Randy Randall. How you doing, Pastor?
What's going on, Pastor Randall, man? Listen, while Pastor Randall is checking in, if you in the GTA area, we want everyone. Listen, y'all, I'm talking about the devil be busy. We want everybody to sound our voice to go and check out the community-wide outreach ministries. Pastor Randall is going hard. If you want somebody real, righteous, and relevant in life today, who ain't judging you for what you got going on and what you think going on, that's a good church home. Just check him out. He does his lives on Sundays. I want to thank at 8:30, 9:30. Y'all check out Pastor Randy Randall. He's on right now. And be blessed by the Lord. We've got to get back to the essence of understanding our purpose. And God created us for his purpose, to magnify him and be blessings to other people. Being blessings to other people every day. I can't say that enough. We get so stuck in ourselves and understanding, thinking what we got going on, that we miss what we are truly here on the earth for. And that's to love each other and grow it together. Philip Maggie Stewart, what's going on? What's up, though? You know what I'm talking about? Real talk, man. We love all of y'all today. We glad that you took the time to tune into the Livest Live and understand that this is a growing process. We're growing with y'all today in life. Yeah, Mr. Truck Driver, you're right, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Those of y'all who take the time to give us a minute just to come on and check us out, we appreciate y'all. Y'all got to understand that the enemy is always working against you when you're trying to build to become the better you. Like right now, you know, we started a little movement here on Facebook and social media and things. We're going to eventually grow on to other things. But even with that, Facebook now has got to where they're messing with our video. It goes in and out, as y'all can see. And we're not doing that intentionally. Y'all just continue to ride with us and understand that in growth, you're going to have these obstacles to try to keep you from going forward. But when you're going forward, these things happen. And it's all for the better you to become greater. What's going on, Nado? What it do?
What's up?
Man, everybody is tripping in. I love y'all, bro. Y'all are just processes, people that have helped me get along the way to become the better me. And I'm so happy that you on. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, you know when you hear that music right there, we finna turn it up one notch. And guess what? When you hear that, you know I be putting it down.
You niggas softer than teeth.
It's the livest experience you ever gonna see on social media. That boy Maurice, the fabulous, the brilliant Samantha Renee. And guess what? We can do it for days. And we gonna pull up and put a part in your face. Yeah.
You niggas softer than teeth. Niggas throw my neck back now. I got my shit.
I'ma throw my neck back, baby. You hear me? Y'all tell them to get here now. Like, love, share this video. Yeah. They trying to stop us, but we going home.
Keep my foot on their neck. I done bossed up, now I got me a chick. Got it from the ground, I sat in their chair. Strongman content by the way that they flex.
Low, life,
my niggas some shooters, screw
dynasty. Yeah.
Go
ahead, baby, what you say?
Smelling manure.
Yeah.
Put that designer on, baby. Trick off a little bit, nigga. I ain't come to play. Europe, sticker, stepping, matching the funnel. Put dick on a tussle, go half on the bumpers. You just in the way. You ain't doing numbers on mama.
Yeah, that's Young Cut, the Wave Rider. You can download it on Spinnerella, support the movement. That's the intro to the Livest Live. Man, Pastor Red, I couldn't do it without you, baby boy. You hear me? So just stay encouraged. No, guess what? Them seeds you planting, hey, they growing. You hear me? We going hard with it. Nardo on deck. Yeah. So my true COA of homeboys. You feel what I'm talking about? And homegirls. Yeah. We can do this. So guess what, y'all? We got new music coming from the artists. You know what I'm talking about? I say we got new music coming from the artists. You know what I'm talking about? We got Too Smooth on deck. We got Trooper the Don. Hey, we got the son of Jody today. We gonna debut Mr. Dance and Groove himself today on the Livest Live. Yeah, I think we got some Rambo to go. But y'all just ride with us. We gonna give you some real good words of encouragement, some things that are gonna help you grow in life today. And just, we gonna grow together and trust the process. You feel what I'm saying? Because God has a blessing for you every day. Daily, you gotta wake up. You gotta renew your mind. You gotta renew your strength. And you gotta understand that, hey, it's negativity all around you. LaShondra, how you doing?
Hi.
You feel what I'm saying? This is the Department of Redemption. That means forget what happened yesterday, throw it in the sea of forgiveness, and move forward with your life today. You are your biggest investment. So if you sit around and let these things that are deterring you keep you from getting up today and becoming the better you, then hey, that's on you. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, y'all. We ain't on Livest Live pointing you out, telling you you ain't this, you ain't that. We telling you, listen, get some energy in your life and understand what you got to do. Write you some goals down. See where you're trying to go. How you going to get there? And guess what? God already has the key pieces around you set up to get you there. That's the beauty of it. You can look back on your life right now and see the things that have happened and how they've happened for you, the blessings you've had. And guess what? All the key pieces and essentials that you needed were right there. So let's stay woke today. Yeah.
Y'all, today we're talking about, will you tell God to get out, or are you telling God to get out? Hopefully, you know, everybody has their own personal relationship with God. And, you know, if you don't have a personal relationship with God, or, you know what I'm saying, you don't know how to gain a personal relationship with God. You know, a lot of people say you got to go to church and you don't. All you got to do is fall on your knees and call unto him and ask him and pray to him and ask him to help you and guide you and structure you and to build you. And, you know, whatever you desire, all you have to do is just fall on your knees and talk to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be at church every Sunday or go to the altar call when they ask to need prayer. Like, you know, but I think a lot of times, you know, just how the world is, and people, you know what I'm saying, kind of be like, just the world is corrupt, and, you know, we all doomed to hell. You know, the majority probably is. But those that are saved and those that have asked for repentance, you know, he's going to have grace and mercy for you. So, you know, just like thinking back when I was in school, like every morning when I got to school, we said the Pledge of Allegiance. We prayed. It was just certain stuff that we did every day. But, you know, when this lady, Miss Madeline Murray O'Hare, like, she came up with the law, like, she wanted to take, you know what I'm saying, prayer out of schools. After that, it seemed like it became an issue. Like, that's when, like, the trench coat mafia man or whatever, you know, the guy that came, and then he started doing the school shootings. And then now it's just current events like the terrorist attacks, or, you know what I'm saying, the school shootings, you know, the people that abducting kids, this trafficking thing. Like, it's a lot that's going on in the world. But, you know, I think so much, and so many times people just, you know, want to go with trends and, you know, what people think that is right, when ultimately in our heart and our spirit is not right. Hi, Kim, Miss Bossy.
Kim, Miss Bossy, what it do?
A lot of times, like, you know, even like I said with this thing taking, you know what I'm saying, prayer out of school, you know, that's not a good thing, because now some schools have it to where the teachers have guns in school.
Real talk,
like,
Bango the General, what it do?
They having gun drills, and that's like really rough. Like, we had fire drills, we had tornado drills. Like a gun drill, bro.
Real talk, like
that is crazy. So I think that's got a lot to do with taking prayer out of schools, because I mean, this lady, Lord rest her soul, but like, they found her a couple of years ago. They found her body. She you know, somebody murdered her. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, like, you know, it's up to us to instill certain things in our kids and teach them about the Bible, you know. And, you know, when I was younger, my grandma used to have me in church, like, every time the doors was open. And when I was younger, I didn't understand it. But now I'm thankful for that, because I was able to build from a child my relationship with God now, to where it's normal for me to have a conversation with him and pray to him and ask him to just help me. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids don't know, like, how to pray or like what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. So, you know what she's saying, you got to be aware of the seeds you're planting daily. You know, in these people, in the people you're around. It's up to you to be the individual you are, the best that you can be every day. You can't worry about what essentially everybody else is doing, but if you renew your mind and renew your strength every day and figure out that you can be a blessing, you can put out positive energy, guess what? People are watching you. People want to know where you getting that from. Guess what? We all have a spirit in us. Now, it's up to you to tap in to the blessings God has in store for you. You understand me? He has a Holy Spirit that directs you every day. You understand me? That keeps you. You understand me? But sometimes we get stuck in our flesh and we get to tripping about the things we can't change and the stuff that don't come on time, or the relationships that we're in that keep us mentally imbalanced. And I told you we got to keep a balance in life. And sometimes you just got to sit back and be thankful for the things that you do have. You understand me?
Hi, cherries,
and not worried about, the things that you can't essentially change right now. God has a purpose for you. And people going to sit back and judge you. They're going to talk this. They're going to talk that. They're going to say this about you. But now, as long as you know that you can get up and become the better you and strive towards the goals that you're putting forth and keep God first in it now, don't leave him out. Because if you leave him out, man, you're going to be lost. I'm trying to tell you right now, you're going to be lost. Right now, let's be thankful with Cairo be the dopest. We gonna be thankful, man, y'all. Y'all share the video, man. Tell them to come on in. It's the livest. I said the livest. Yeah. Erica Green, how you doing? Miss Michelle Jeter, we love you. Hey, yeah. What? We thankful on the live. It's live.
My God, I'm blessed to be living.
Yeah, we blessed to be living.
On life sentence, but I'm living dreams and scenes, we all in it. Gotta give thanks to God, my team winning.
Yeah.
Just the first inning, but I'm swinging for the fences.
Okay.
I made it out the trenches with stripes like lieutenants.
Let them know, Cairo.
Bitches throw a banner in the rafters, close chapters. Success is what I'm after, with much laughter and smiles from child's faces.
We glad y'all know this the Livest live. But we keeping it real. We playing the music. We showing love. Cause guess what? God is love. And we love you. Yeah.
That means I'm finna lose races. And last place ain't the spot for the road to the face. Rock a fuel to the show. Heads up, let's go. I'm here, Cairo.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Yeah. Cairo be the dopest.
Thankful.
Y'all check him out on IG, YouTube.
Just got to be thankful.
Ma, with your tender loving touch, you with me on my back, but you love me very much. Provided like a mother and a father in the clutch. I had a hard head, wish I knew growing up. You only wanted good, try to keep me from the hood. Mellow out these demons, I ain't know you were seeing. I wanna change the past, but it turned me to a man. I hope you understand that you made me who I am. Lonely nights, locked tight, got my mind right. I put you through a struggle, got that back in eyesight. I know what was your thunder, now I bring you sunlight. Gifted with your love, you made me the dad type. Pops wasn't there, but you say he loved right. Only thing you wanted was for me to shine bright. Keep me out of trouble, but I wanted street lights. Street life had a nigga ducking 3 strikes. I'm thankful.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
To my unborn seed, please believe this world's full of crooked cops, ain't really thieves. Enemies really ain't the ones it seems. Had them dreams, but them shits ain't everything. Have faith, cause that'll take you through them gates. Dodge the fake, boy, them suckers and mistakes. Versace shake the hate and forget the ones who make hate moves against you. I know they may offend you. You know what I've been through, that bitterness ain't for you. Patience is a virtue, knowledge is your power. King of empire, let your words build towers. Make them chess moves, still a gambit for them cowards. Silent moves, sour loud, nigga, cheap, sweet.
Patricia Carters, how you doing? They go Cairo be the dopest. We thankful for you, Cairo. Yeah, God is good.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
I said the Livest. Yeah, man, it was Cairo be the dopest, man. Our big homie over there in California. You know what I'm saying? And just a living testament of being thankful and understanding that, listen, y'all, God already has it predestined for us, our blessings. But we get in the way. We get in the way. We get in our fleshly self and we get to tripping. And then guess what? We be missing. But guess what? He already be having it lined up for us. Let me let y'all know something. A lot of y'all who follow us know that I just got my CDL yesterday. I'm thankful for God that I got it. But listen, y'all, even 15, 16 years back, God had already predestined that for me. He was already putting things in place for me to get there. But guess what? Oh, Maurice, I kept getting in front of myself. I'm out there in the street. I'm doing this and that, catching charges, doing this. And guess what? Hey, it took 15 years later. I finally got it. But guess what? Those are some of the things that God wanted me to have years ago. You understand me? To get to the blessings that he had for me. So we've got to understand, we've got to be humble, be thankful for the things we have, trust the process, and understand that everything that's going on in your life is growth to being the better you, even if you can't see it. There's negativity around you. Sometimes you're around people that you just, you be like, man, I wish they'd get on down. But guess what? You're able to see in them what you don't want to be. And if you didn't have that example of that garbage, of that negativity, of that person, you couldn't be the better person that you are. You wouldn't be able to critique yourself in the actions that you are as the person you are.
You guys, today we're talking about telling God to get out, or would you tell God to get out? And earlier I spoke about Mrs. Madeline Murray O'Hare. She was the lady that took prayer out of the schools. But even with this Dr. Benjamin spoke, like, he was the guy that created the law that we shouldn't spank our children, because he says it will warp their personalities and might damage their self-esteem. So now we're asking ourselves why our children have no conscience, why they don't have or know right from wrong, why is it so easy for them to kill strangers, their classmates, and themselves? Because God says discipline your child or let them be doomed for hell. So if you're not going to discipline your child, like, you're really just allowing them to just go to hell, because you're not teaching them right from wrong. And a lot of times, you know, we're kind of like, you know, in awe when, you know, these children that are being bullied, you know, commit suicide. But are you not teaching them that you shouldn't be no type of way to no child just because you got on some Jordans and they got on some Walmart specials? Or if you got on Polo and they don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we teaching them the right thing? Because a lot of times that's where it starts from. Now, I understand, you know, in the word it also says it takes a village to raise a child. And if you see a child doing something wrong, you shouldn't, you know, hesitate to pull their coattail, because just as well as adults need their coattail pull, children do the most. Because the world is so crazy in itself right now, you know, even, you know, not even with just with little girls, but if you have a daughter and you're showing her ultimately, you know what I'm saying, whenever you need something, you just find a man to get it from. That's not a good thing, because she's not going to be able to be independent of her own and be able to work and be able to provide for herself if need be. Every time she needs something, she's going to go and find a man and, you know, and try to ask him for whatever she needs. And, you know, although we do have stand-up men and stand-up young men, the majority of them don't have fathers in their life to show them the right way to be towards a lady or a woman. So it's kind of scarce when it comes to that. Hey, Zay, how you doing? So, you know, by him taking that and making it a law, now these kids feel like they can do whatever they want to do. And you put your hands on me, I'm going to call the police and you're going to get locked up. But then even when he made that law, his son committed suicide. So you reap what you sow.
Real talk.
You know, and it's sad to say that. Same with the lady that took prayer out of schools. Somebody murdered her. They found her body a couple of years ago. You reap what you sow. So just be mindful of what you're putting out in the universe, because it comes back around.
Yes. Let's be aware of the seeds we're planting. And you've got to be aware of that. And take a look at yourself, critique yourself. A lot of people do not want to be responsible for the stuff that they putting down. We must be responsible for what we putting down. Let's look at it, let's evaluate it, and let's understand. We make the choice. We make the choice every day to be able to become who we are. Whether we like the results we're getting or not, we have a lot to do with the situation that we have going on. Okay, so let's evaluate that. Listen, y'all, right now, we have a world premiere, the first time on the Livest Live. The son of Jody, Mr. Dance and Groove himself. We about to play it. Listen, y'all, check this out. We want y'all to check in to Derek Salter on Facebook. He does the Southern Soul Takeover weekly. I'm talking about he be going hard, man, just giving you good vibes and great music. We finna get into the son of Jody right now, and we finna turn up, man. Turn up on the Cutthroat side, man. Ales for life, you know what I'm talking about? What's going on with y'all? It's the Livest Live. That boy Maurice, Samantha Renee, and guess what? The son of Jody. Real talk, we on deck with it. Mr. Dance and Groove. Turn it up one time. Yeah.
Everybody won't be on the floor. Do what they do.
Y'all get here now. Y'all like, love, and share the video and let them know the Livest Live is on. Bango the General. We salute you.
Everybody won't dance. Everybody won't move.
Yeah.
And everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do. And everybody won't dance. And everybody won't move. And everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do. It's my day, and I feel like I wanna feel. And I'm drinking, so I call
Yo,
my back to real.
Yeah.
DJs playing my favorite song, so I feel like getting it on all night long. 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the right. You 2-step, and you feeling alright.
Yeah, we feeling alright on the Livest Live.
You move to the right, you move to the right. You grooving, and you feeling alright. Everybody won't dance, everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, and everybody won't dance, and everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, everybody won't dance, everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, and everybody won't dance, and everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do. Whether it's 2 steps or the electric slide, the party's jumping and they're jumping all night.
Yeah, y'all get with us and get left behind.
Over and I can't take a chance. I see this timepiece and I say, baby, do you wanna dance? And 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the left.
There you go on deck. Real talk.
You 2-step and you're feeling alright.
Mr. Dancing Groove himself. It's L's for life, cuzzo.
You move to the right, you grooving and you're feeling alright. Everybody won't dance, everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, and everybody won't dance, and everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, and everybody won't dance, and everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, and everybody won't dance, and everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do. Now it's over, and everybody had a good time.
The son of Jonas.
Jumping in about 2 minutes to 5.
Okay.
Everybody's smoking and laughing and doing what they do.
Yeah.
And that's the meaning when I say that I wanna dance and groove.
Come on with it
2
now.
steps to the left, 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the right. You 2-step and you feeling alright. You can dance to the left, you dance to the left, and you move to the right, you move to the right. You grooving and you feeling alright.
Yeah.
Everybody won't dance, everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, and everybody won't dance, and everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do, and everybody won't dance, and everybody won't move, and everybody won't get on the floor. Do what they do.
Yeah, that was the son of Jody, you hear me? Mr. Dancing Groove himself. Yeah. I said the son of Jody, Mr. Dancing Groove himself. You know what I'm talking about on the Livest Live, man. Y'all make sure y'all check in to Derek Salter on that Southern Soul Takeover. Cuz it's taking over global, man. Real talk, big salutes out to our cousin Derek Salter, man. We love you, man. And guess what? The best is yet to come, man. Y'all keep turning up, man. The Livest Live. We want y'all to like, love, and share the video, man. We do it for y'all. You understand me? We do it for the glorification of God and the growing in the unity of the community and the world globally together, y'all. It's up to us to become the better us. So put forth the energy today, the positive energy.
You guys, today we were talking about, will we tell God to get out, or are we telling God to get out as far as with our actions and the things that we agree with? And as far as we touched base on Melanie Murray O'Hare, she was the lady that took prayer out of school, and we touched base on Dr. Benjamin Spork, who was the man that created the law for not to discipline our children. I mean, just with those 2 laws, I feel like, you know, God has been deeply saddened, just because as we are But for years, we've been telling God to get out of our schools, get out of our government, get out of our lives. By him being the gentleman that he is, I believe he calmly just backed out. Like, how can we expect God to give us his blessings and his protection if we demand him to leave us alone?
What's going on, sis?
Like, he's not high. God is a forgiving God. He shows grace, he shows mercy, but he's not going to push anything on you you don't want. So if you don't want to have a relationship with God, you know what I'm saying, although he never leaves us, he's not going to force anything on you. So, you know, by us just going with the flow and agreeing to these laws that the government has put in place, like, you know what I'm saying, what type of things and examples are we putting in place for our children as they grow up? Because just by these two laws, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 more, just with this one lady who took prayer out of school. And as soon as she did that, we started having terrorist attacks, we started having school shootings, we started having just all type of stuff that wasn't even going on when we was in school. Like, for real. And then by this other man coming and creating a law that, you know, we're not able to discipline our children as we see fit. And I ain't say beat the child till they bleeding out the mouth and the head, but, you know, discipline them so they are able to know right from wrong. But since that's been implemented and these children feel like it's nothing that they can do that they will be disciplined for, now they don't have a conscience. Now it's easy for them to walk up to a stranger and kill them. It's easy for them to go to their classroom and shoot it up. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know right from wrong. So it's not, at some point we can't blame the children. At some point we have to blame ourselves and being in agreement to the laws that we're trying to put in place, that are put in place now because it was agreed upon.
Exactly, man. Y'all got to understand, we've got to stop trusting the system. Miss Patricia Connors, we glad so much that you finally got a chance to be blessed, and we were blessed by you today. You know, it was great. It's been a great Live session, and we just want to be light to the world today, to understand and look at the bigger picture of what's going on, y'all, in society today. These people are trying to make this system where you're dependent on them, and the system is corrupt anyway. So it's up to you to get your household in order. It's up to you to teach your children. It's up to you to be supportive of your family in their endeavors and not feed into the negativity that the world is putting out. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you get to doing that, you're going to see we're going to get the results that we've been getting. And that, let's not make no mistake that it says in the word that there is nothing new under the sun. You understand what I'm saying? So these things have happened over and over and time again as God has shown his grace and mercy. He's shown his grace and mercy upon us. And every time he has seen fit to see if man will get it right again, man and woman get it right again. But guess what? Every time we fail our Heavenly Father, we have let go of God's hand. And this is the results we've gotten. You know, we're not able to, you know, prosper. You know, he destroyed the world with water at first. Then we have all these natural disasters, and people are so stuck on themselves and understanding, well, they're hurting, or they lost their home, or they lost this, or they lost their loved ones. We must understand that everything that's going on in your life is a cycle of growth that God is trying to get you to see the bigger picture. You understand me? We had a tornado here a couple months back. But guess what? A lot of people lost their homes. A lot of people lost things. But guess what? It was time for them to be able to rebuild themselves. Sometimes we won't move. Sometimes we won't move unless God allows some things to happen in our life for us to get on about it and be blessed. That's just point blank. So we got to be aware of that. You understand me? We've got to be aware of, you know, the whole principle of what's been going on in life today. You understand what I'm saying? Javante!
Hey,
what's going on, bro? We love you today, man. Man, what the way you was at, boy? You know what I'm saying? We love you today. And guess what, y'all? You know, we could talk about these things all day, and we want to essentially make sure that we are affirmative and being real, righteous, and relevant today. And understand that, hey, man, God has the way for you. Do not let the world keep you in a state of uproar, a state of negativity, a state of, I don't know what I'm going to do next.
We love you too, Javante.
You know what I'm saying?
Hi, Michael
And
Davis.
you know what I'm saying? You know, since Javante is here, and I can't seem to get the next song that I'm trying to play. It must be a reason for that, and the reason for that is because we already made it. What's going on, Michael Davis? What's going on, man? I can't beat you like that. Man, can't wait till you return, bro. We love you this morning. We salute, man. Guess what, home? We already made it. All you got to do is trust the process. This is one elite. Two elite, the best. If you want it, you got to go get it. And guess what? It's there for you. God is good and worthy to be praised.
You got to go get it. If I want it, then I'ma go get it.
We turned up on the livest. I'm sitting the livest. I'm talking about the livest experience you ever gonna see on social media. That boy Maurice, Samantha Renee. Yeah.
You gotta go get it. If I want it, then I'ma go get it. Just tell them they gotta come with it. I'm taking whatever come with it.
I'm taking whatever come with it.
Listen,
Now they paying attention.
I already know that they hate it. I already feel like I made it.
Yeah,
if I want it, I gotta go get it. If she want it, she better come get it.
Oh.
They know it's whatever, I'm with it. I already been by my business, yeah. Came from the bottom like Disney. Hey, these niggas gotta be kidding me. Yo, bitch, you need labels keep hitting me. I know one day they gon' remember me. Did that new energy. Fuck up my enemies. They know I been the king. I can do anything. I don't know what kind of mean. I like the finer things, unique and designer things. You want it, you gotta go get it. Yeah, you knowin' the truth, so admit it. Yeah, I did start debating, they beat it. Yeah, I just missed them the day that they did it. Stay out your feelings, cause business is business. Don't play me, go play with your children.
Yeah.
I got it straight out the trenches, running from police and jumping the fences. All my ideals expensive. Hustle,
Yeah, you gotta know that. Yeah.
Civilian. I'ma always be a real one. If you want it, you gotta go get it. If I want it, then I'ma go get it.
My big homie Michael Davis on deck. He's just waiting on the time to pop out.
They didn't wanna listen. Now they ain't paying attention. I already know that they hate it. I already feel like I made it. If you want it, you gotta go get it. If I want it, then I'ma go get it. Just tell them they gotta come with it. I'm taking whatever come with it. Remember they didn't wanna listen. Now they be paying attention. I already know that they hate it. I already feel like I made it. Yeah, I already feel like I made it.
Y'all like, love, and share this video. I say share. Let somebody know about the live is live.
They know women who lazy. No Jamaicans and Haitians and Asians. And they all different ages. Born in the 90s and 80s. And if they less is a baby. I know young niggas in cages. Locked up, the shit is outrageous. They just be going through stages. All of my flows contagious. I already know that they hate it. They already know that I made it. You gotta go get it. If I want it, then I'ma go get it. Just tell them they gotta come with it. I'm taking whatever come with it. Remember they didn't wanna listen. Now they be paying attention. I already know that they hate it. I already feel like I made it. If you want it, you gotta go get it. If I want it, then I'ma go get it. Just tell them they gotta come with it. I'm taking whatever come with it. Remember they didn't wanna listen. Now they be paying attention. I already know that they hate it. I already feel like I made it.
Yeah, we already know we made it on the livest live. We love everybody who tuned in. We want you to like, love, and share this. Because that's what, because we made it, you got to know you made it too. So guess what? Keep staying going. Going. Stay encouraged and know that God has a purpose for y'all, man. You have already made it, just like One Elite just said on the song, y'all. You just got to trust the process and understand you got to go through something to get to where you're going. Real talk, ain't nothing in this life giving free. Ain't nothing worthwhile giving free. You've got to persevere, man. I want to salute to everybody behind the walls and fences, man. And I am live representation to let you know you can get out and forget what them folks said about you, what you did in the past, what they thought about you. You can redefine yourself today.
Yeah, I want to give big shouts out to everybody behind the walls and fences too. Just know that it's a greater view that's going to be in store whenever you are released. I know people have family and, loved ones that are going through things like that, and they may feel like whatever charges that they have obtained over the years, that it's gonna be forever held against them or over their heads, so where they can't get a good job. And the way society is, it'll make you think like you can only get a job at McDonald's or you can only get a job at Popeyes, just whatever. But it's not. All you gotta do is know in your mind and believe in your heart and just ask God for it and just know that it's yours already, and He gonna bless you with it. That's all you gotta do, believe. And once you pray for it, don't be sitting around worried about it and stressed about it. And just know that He has the purpose, and He already has everything planned out anyway. So when people are kind of just like, what my plan is, it's kind of funny to me, because you telling me your plan, but God already got your plan planned out. So it's good to take initiative and put things together, especially if you have a craft or you have a gift and you know that, and say you try to build on that. But just me personally, I don't really like to make plans. I like to set goals and things of that nature. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, our word today was positive, and for those who feel like it was negative, sorry, not sorry. It's life, you know what I'm saying? These things are happening right now. And as adults, for the kids, with that song, I don't know, was it Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, whoever said We Are the World, talking about the children. Like, the kids really have it hard. Like, back then, we just had a lot of other stuff going on. But thank you guys for tuning in.
That was Bagman Lotto. I guess he wanted to come in right there. This is Bagman Lotto featuring King Spawn. We coming up.
I got the band up in the rest of the sofa, yeah, I'm coming up.
It's the Livest live.
Yeah. My money still won't fall up. Tell it all the roller. Steady looking for closure. Right in the rover. 750, I'ma do the dash in the foreign. All the hoes up on my line, they getting bored. I don't got no time.
The situation on the way. Y'all get ready.
I stayed down till I came up.
Well, y'all stay down till you come up.
Didn't give up.
Yeah, keep your foot on their neck.
And I ain't gon' never let up. Shit, I was born and raised in the project. Shit, I ain't never had nothing. I jumped out the porch in the early age. Technical scar with no band-aid. I missed that tape with that lemonade. Running the chick trying to get paid. A cold 10 with the wrist cost. Me and the boss, he don't check the loss. I went to Vegas just to drip the sauce. Nigga play with mine to get the top knocked off. Yeah. And I've been on the grind lately. I ain't been fucking with nigga lately. And I've been securing that bag lately.
The bag secured, nigga. Hey, hey.
I see to you niggas, you just like some windows, just like some windows. Yeah. They slap on me hard, just like some pillows, just like some pillows. Yeah. Came a long way from free shows getting paid. Told mama now we straight, and we got some food on the plate. And the blade don't never be late. I had to get up off my ass. I had to go and change that bag. The bag security.
I got the band up in the rest of the sofa, yeah, I'm coming up. See my bad baby, get a little older, yeah. My money still won't fall up. Tell it all the roller. Steady looking for closure. Right in the rover. 750, I'ma do the dash in the foreign. All these hoes up on my line, they getting bored. I don't got no time for the women. I'm focused up on these riches.
Yeah, they know I'm the one. LIT, we get hot as the summer. Nigga play, pop his face, leave it better. Like shout out Drake, but I know how you bum. Can't remember my stack, you get hit like a farmer. It's all about bread. I'ma leave him in wonder. I got through the rain. When they told me stay home, just give me a beat. Ho, you know I'm a runner. I came from the bottom, was stuck in the dirt like a flower. So it's my intention to shine. You don't want your homeboy to get put on the shirt. Better watch what he say when he speak on his mind. I stay beat up the clock, I'm ahead of my time. Can't trust these niggas, put my heart in the line. Put you bitches trying to get on my line. They ask for my number, I scream 55. Maybe my brother, you know that's forever. Never call like a low, be my protection. He play with the game, but his life being bezel. Get robbed with the K if he feeling too special. As a youngin', they told me I was golden. Don't miss the numbers, I'm the one that was chosen. I been tripping, bury me in the ocean, but I stay high, so I might come back a floater. Niggas better know the gang in this bitch. Every time I'm rapping, I put pain in this shit. Give me fucking to the ones that hate on the nigga. I'm from the sip, throw the brains off a nigga. Country living, I'm an aimless little nigga. They hate on the hustle, they change on the nigga. I ran up the bag and I pressed with a trigger. I bet it ain't shit you gon' take from a nigga.
Hey, tryna run it up. I got the band up in the rest of the sofa, yeah, I'm coming up. See my bad bankroll get a little older, yeah. My money still won't fall up. Tell it all the roller. Steady looking for closure. Right in the rover. 750, I'ma do the dash in the foreign. All these hoes up on my line, they getting bored. I don't got no time for these women. I'm focused up on these bitches. I might have my daily, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, y'all. We glad that y'all tuned in today, man. We about to close it out. It's another Livest Live session that we have done together, me and y'all. Samantha Renee, hey, we did it. We did it together, man. We love y'all so much, man. Y'all know before we get out of here, though, you know, we got to play that boy Mississippi Crisis, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all got to know that in life, God has already put the pieces together for you to become the greater you. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. Let's do evaluation on life and understand the pieces to the puzzle that are going to connect to get you to the next level in your life today, right now. Let's do that, y'all. And when you do that, man, keep it moving in life. Keep it moving. Don't stay stagnated. Understand that the process is for you and you alone. You are your best investment. Let's get it done. What's going on, bro? Chucky Davis.
It's not accomplishments. I did better, hardly ever got no compliments.
The Livest Live.
The more you do, the more they hate. Now I'm convinced. I keep my strap.
Y'all like love and share this video, yeah.
I wanna build my people. Why they wanna break me down? Still standing 10 toes flat on solid
Build
ground.
no free work.
So long, I seen good weed brown.
Yeah.
That's some shit you young niggas want. You young niggas wouldn't believe now. I've been around through all the changes, I adapted well. Started crack powder bands.
We love you, bro. We turned up.
We rapping on no digital, we pushed ourselves. We from selling down to schools up to breaking bells. Utmost respect for OGs that paid away. Tommy James taught me shit, I'm living by the day. Always gave me game, looking loot, I'm belly straight. Country black, still my nigga to this fucking day. I'm always quick to represent the place I came from. Yeah, the Mississippi streets I got my game from. Taught me how to come from nothing.
Yeah, we from Mississippi.
Nigga talents making money is my main one. These niggas, they don't get it yet, they never do. I always been ahead of time, so this ain't nothing new. I get money, help my niggas get their ducats too. Sometimes I end up fucking up, but this ain't nothing new. At times I know what you gon' do before you do it. We all gotta learn, nigga, gotta go through it. Just don't make the same mistake twice, don't do it. If you can't get your mind right, keep it moving.
Can't get your mind right, just keep it moving in life. It'll all work out, just trust the process. And guess what? Do not leave God out of the equation. We waking up every morning and we leaving God out of the equation. And then we wonder why we can't get it right. Get it right today, stay focused, put your goals together and work for you and yours. It's gonna be negativity, it's gonna be obstacles. But guess what? If you can renew your mind and renew your strength, you can become the greater you, no matter what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? A lot of these things don't come when we want them. But we gotta be able to trust God and trust the process and persevere through your things that you're going through. And we want y'all to have a lovely day. It's that boy Maurice, the fabulous, the brilliant Samantha Renee.
You guys, we appreciate you for tuning in. And again, before we get out of here, if anybody that tuned in today, if you have any music, any poetry, any YouTube channels, anything you're trying to get out there, we'll be more than happy to support you and put it out there for you. Also, we will be in Amory, Mississippi on the 30th of this month, 30th of November, at the West Amory Community Center in Amory, Mississippi. And it's the ABC Mixtape Party. You guys, it's King Spud and
Mac BHP.
It's their mixtape party. We'll be hosting it with the GCE Entertainment,
Gorgeous Gang Entertainment.
Yeah, those beautiful young ladies. And of course, yours truly, the Livest Live. So if you guys are in the area, we would love it if you guys come through and show some support to the family. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope it's prosperous, productive, and most definitely positive. If you comment to anybody that's on some negative garbage, just go the other way.
Real talk.
Just keep it moving, like Field on Freeway just said.
Yeah, just keep it moving, man. Keep it moving in life, man. It's the Department of Redemption, man. We're redeeming ourselves every day to become the better us, man. We ain't gonna worry about the things we can't change. We just gonna move forward. It's a come-up process. Well, we finna get out of here, man. Let's get the King Spud back, man. Lotto, Mac BHP. It's called Come Up. We finna come up when we get out of here on the Livest Live. Y'all stay down until you come up. You hear me? Like, love, and share this video. Get ready for the new Livest Live session. We going hard. We're Rambo. Y'all get out there on the streets, man. That Well Rambo CDO is out there on the streets. Y'all get out and support the movement. It's 23 Entertainment.
I never had no
come up, man. It's been another live session that we'll never forget. Keep God in control of your life, man. And know that guess what? The best is yet to come. Just trust the process. Real talk, man. Listen, y'all. Yeah, that was a lovely show, baby. Yeah, man, I want to do it again. You know what I'm talking about? I want to do it again. Y'all like, love, and share it, man. Tell them that the Livest Live did it today, man. I'm in Facebook jail, so I can't share it like I want to. I need y'all to do y'all part for me. Share the video. Let them know that we going hard on the Livest Live. And when you hear that music right there, you already know it's the Livest. I said the Livest. The Livest experience you ever gonna see on social media. That boy Maurice, the fabulous, the brilliant one. And we can do it for days. Yeah. We gonna pull up and put a part in your face. Yeah.
Niggas softer than titties. On my neck back now, I got this shit in. Now I got this movie, we might win an Emmy.
We gonna keep our foot on your neck. Come on, young cut, go and put your foot on their neck. Tell them we got put it on one time, put it one time. Low life,
shit don't keep my foot on their neck. I done bossed up, now I got me a chick. Got it from the ground, I sat in that chick. Strongman content by the way that they flip.
Big ass poppin'. Don't never forget it. Yeah, love, life, loyalty.
Stay with the shit so you smelling manure.
Yeah, put that designer on base.
Trick off a little bit, nigga, I ain't come to play. Europe, sticker step.
Until God say the same, we want y'all to be blessed. And if you ain't respecting that, you just in the way.
Stevie Wonder, the bullshit, don't want no fake love, don't want make believe, you want me some more.
Yeah.
Something different like me.